attention, attention. Overly blunt in this one. First to mention, gotta get your Thursday right for the weekend. Overly blunt podcast for the treatment. Keeping this shit 100 not a notch low. Cause 99 too far from a hundo. New week, new Thursday. OBOB.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's a new week, it's a new Thursday. This is the Overly Blunt Podcast. This is the only podcast we're keeping it 99. It's way too far from 100. And I got the gang back in here. It's a new week, so we're about to talk our bullshit. We're about to talk our shit. Probably get into some good topics. And I think that people have been feeling those little clips that I be posting. And I guess I'd be good at picking what section to post.
Yeah.
Because the one recently was pretty fire.
Nice.
When you said that about the whole growth shit, so that was pretty dope. But yeah, I feel like talking my shit today, so
talk it though.
So we about to just get into it. But you saying Young Thug versus Trash. Yeah, you trash. You off top, you trash for that. You trash, Jasmine. Explain why. Why is that so trash? But the guy made a point though. The guy made a point about the whole our female standard.
I have no idea what female standard he's even talking about. I don't think I even understood a word he said. But it just sounded terrible, that voice. It was like... No.
That's the best Thugger, though. That's the best when Thug starts doing the whiny shit. That's the best shit.
Melody lines is perfect.
Is that okay?
That shit dummy fire,
I was going to reply that you got the first three words right.
You did.
That shit dummy.
You did.
That shit dummy.
Oh, I did? Okay. Oops.
He said that shit dummy.
She did.
I was like,
No, that shit's fire. What the hell? The guy was
fire.
basically saying that how can we have standards for women rappers if male rappers are rapping like that?
The caption.
Yeah.
That's what the guy had.
That
That was his whole point. And I mean, I agree, but that don't take away from that shit not being fire. That shit was fire. Young Thug got off on that.
Hell yeah, he did.
Young Thug said pimp talk. No, was it pimp talk, church talk? I can make a
yeah.
Bro.
What?
Come on, Jasmine.
Pimp talk,
church talk. I can make a brick walk up north to down south, Bankhead to Rachel Walk. Hit it with a little water, stretch it out like vocal cord. STD, I roll my ward. Fuck a fat and his daughter. What? I'm not ready to compound. That's a bloody cigarettes and bread.
I like your version. I like your version.
She took a quarter inch of bread. I got the 11 cigarettes.
I like your version.
That shit gas, you tripping.
It's because it's probably the way he's announcing his words, right? The pronunciations and shit. You can't understand what he's talking about.
No, just rhythmically, it just sounds bad. Like I wouldn't want to dance to it.
You don't know what drip is. That's why.
I think I have my own drip. You know, I think my drip
Bars.
shines in like a way that people are like, I wish I could pull that off.
Doubt.
No, I'm pretty confident about that, and I respect that about myself.
Really?
That's one thing
You're a trendsetter?
No, I do my own thing. I don't think I set trends because, like I said, not a lot of people can pull off what. It's me, you know. Like I can't pull off. Like I love your girlfriend style.
I know, I love her too.
Yeah, and I can't pull that off like that. You know, that's untouchable. That's her thing.
It is.
Mm-hmm. So no, I don't consider I hope I'm not a trendsetter. You know?
My drip is still in the making because what I envision in my head now, I can't afford it yet.
Dude, exactly. And on top of that, like, when I don't have time to make my own shit, I want to pay to have my shit made how I want it.
Off top.
Exactly.
I want to get into cutting stuff. That'd be fire.
Just custom. I'm so
Custom
tired
would be
of...
dope, yeah, because you don't want to transcend with all, like, Cuban link chains and shit like that. Like, you don't want that shit, though.
Nah, I don't want no chains. I just want drip, bro. I need drip.
I like drip, though. I can't lie. I fuck with drip.
I like that.
I fuck with drip.
I just like it.
I think everybody does. Nah, I seen a tweet today that said, if I can buy new clothes instead of doing laundry, I would. Nah, for sure would.
My God.
I for sure would, bro.
Yeah, I would
if I didn't have to
too.
do the laundry and I could just keep buying new shit, hell yes. Hell yeah.
I don't remember if I just bumped into this chick or if I knew her. Sorry if I forgot who you were. But she said that she's tired of her husband buying new shit, like white shirts, because he's too lazy to wash his shirts.
Well, maybe he got money to do that.
Well, you got money to buy new clothes?
Bro, Hanes is cheap. You can go to Costco and get the white pack.
Yeah.
You can get the Kirkland pack.
Yeah.
You can go to Costco. Not everyone has a Costco card. Did you see that
That is true,
fucking video where the husband's all like, I got a Costco card for my birthday?
People be so excited about that shit. That should be funny. But yeah. How was y'all guys' weeks though?
Man, it's been dope.
You still any new updates, any new shows, any new shit?
June 22nd, man. BET
Oh,
Experience coming up. So
man. Hopefully you don't find out what time it was?
it's gonna be late.
It's gonna be
most
late?
likely, bro.
Damn,
Yeah.
if it's late,
gonna be a
I
night
wouldn't
show.
go if it's late. That's the thing. So I was hoping it was like a day party type ish.
Nah, it's gonna be a night show. Definitely a night. Like my manager Chris, his shows are always at night. So
till
like,
3
Aaron's
a.m.?
performing?
he would have to pay a $600 fee.
Fuck that.
That's what I said.
Suck
like,
my dick.
put that
Tell him that. Tell him to say that.
put that 600 in promotion, bro. Like people don't realize that promotion is the biggest part in artists' lives.
No, I feel that.
Big time, bro.
You gotta invest in yourself. I've heard
Exactly,
the whole
bro.
spiel.
You know what it is, man.
I've said it myself. I've said you gotta invest in yourself.
Exactly.
That shit ain't getting me nowhere, bitch. Look at
Did you quit?
I'm about to sell out. Y'all really been in the rabbit hole this last week. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, bad, bro. Like, bad. Like, I was texting Maddie, like, I was on my rant talking about, bro, this is the last season. I'm not doing this shit no more. I don't want no attention.
real?
Yeah.
Over what?
Because I was just tripping.
Over
I'm
what,
still
though?
tripping.
For what?
Shit fucked up, bro. The
Like
world
what?
fucked up, bro.
Like what happened?
Dun, dun,
It's
dun.
the shit that's happened and is still happening. You know, I was just in my Illuminati hole, but I was just more so seeing like how a lot of artists really are in it, bruh. And everyone really says it, and they be really like, bro. Like I came across that Juice WRLD video that you were talking about.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, that's not.
He really
it's not a
said that.
coincidence.
He
Nah,
really
he
said
for real did, bro.
Wait, what?
Who the fuck is Juice WRLD? Like who was Juice WRLD, Jasmine?
What? Who?
Exactly. Who the fuck is it? Yeah. And so then all of a sudden the next day, Lucid Dreams, like, come on, like, what the hell?
For real. One hit, and you fucking superstar the next day, dog. Like that's just trippy.
Trippy as hell yeah.
That's where I got my lizard people question from the Illuminati.
Lizard
Stemming
people.
from that.
We'll
yeah.
explain what lizard people are.
No, so yeah, so I really been in the fucking rabbit hole, and I really been tripping, and I just been like fucked in the head more. Just
You
because
know-
I've come across more shit. Like I've kind of known about the Illuminati and shit, and then the Hollywood and the whole all that. But like, bro, just all the clips that I be seeing, I'm like, man, this shit really been in our face. This when they interview artists and they be saying like little jokes that people take it as jokes, but it's not really a joke. They're really telling us. So I just been really fucked up. Like, man, there's really no hope. Like for nothing.
Really adding on to that, I was listening to Igor too, like literally on my way here. And like the lyrics of him and his girlfriend, like I think he sacrificed his girlfriend for the fame, bro. Because in the lyrics, it's either him, his girlfriend, or his boyfriend, or Igor, which is like a self-metaphored person.
Yeah.
And a boy shot a gun. Like he explained killing her and her new boyfriend. And I maybe he fucking did it, maybe he didn't. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm realizing that it's not a coincidence. These lyrics they're not just they're just talking shit. Like, nah, bro, this shit means something. Like all them Beyonce lyrics. Like today I was reading one where she was saying that she used Bible pages to like stop her menstrual cycles or whatever, like as tampons.
Queen.
I'm like, what the
Queen.
fuck?
Queen.
Nah, see that's that demonic shit I be talking about. So now I be seeing it all the time, like unnecessary shit. Like unnecessary shit, like why I have to be there? Like you seen YG's new video, like in the dark, bro. That
in
shit.
the dark, bro. It's just
Come
so
on, bro. Like
demonic.
how more? And then I was watching the Breakfast Club interview, and they ask him about the video.
the
What does he
video.
say? What inspired the video? The devil. Like, bro. So I'm like seeing all this shit. And I was just been super in this shit, like in the rabbit hole. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna stop.
To me, the devil was probably the evil in the world that corrupted, like in the video and shit. That's why I interpreted it. Maybe it's another way.
Nah, but it's just the symbolism. The
symbolism.
fact that
Yeah, using that phrase, "the devil," on itself is a big
Oh,
word,
for sure.
bro. Like you can't just fucking say that out of nowhere, dog. You know what I mean?
Nah, so it's been scary. I've been like, so this whole week I just been on my like really
Awareness.
I've been seeing it all the time now. Now I'm pointing it out, and I see it more often than I should.
Dog,
I'm
and what's
like,
up?
man,
What's up with all these earthquakes too, bro?
Oh yeah.
We're having 3 a day. What the fuck's going on? You know?
I didn't know about that. What you mean?
We haven't. There's literally 3 earthquakes a day.
Like here, like
Well, in Fontana.
really?
Hell yeah.
When? I would have felt them shits in Riverside.
Well, she felt them too.
Yeah?
My wife did. Yeah.
When? Like small ones?
5.
Yeah. They're last week. all
the
through.
fuck?
All fucking through. Shit's trippy.
Bro, the end is near. I've been saying that shit.
How come when I hear those earthquakes, I'm like, Chris gonna say end's near, end's near. Like I just know you're gonna say some shit like that.
Because I feel like it is, bro. And then Manny was just like,
But now I'm like-
Manny said, don't be scared or
Yeah, because
or
now we're twice the
don't
word.
worry
Like
about
maybe,
dying.
maybe
It's like,
I'm like, maybe Chris is right. Maybe the end is near.
The end is
Bro,
always-
like shit's so crazy
you're
right,
right,
now in the world.
'cause-
And like the way this just evil runs this shit. Like
Yeah,
it
dude,
run, and
dog.
I text Manny saying that
That's
like,
what I'm
bro,
saying, like-
I asked him again. I was like, bro, I want to really know why are we here? Why are like what's really
'Cause
our purpose in this world?
Because my interpretation is like we're all in hell. We're living in hell, bro.
I'm starting to believe
That's
that
what
we're
I was
really.
thinking.
I'm starting to believe we're really here to be slaves. Like to really be enslaved and do all the dirty work and all the labor and do all that shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
niggas in a.
That's a given. That's just you starting
But
to
so that's our
realize
that's
that.
our whole purpose though.
No,
That's
I'm saying,
that's the whole purpose of humanity.
No, that's not at all what I'm saying. I strongly disagree with that. But what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is that's been the way that the world has been ran since like
Forever.
Earlier.
Forever, yeah.
And
BC times.
and so of course there's
times,
a time for a change, and that's kind of starting to happen now. Like a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
people
yeah.
are starting
Definitely.
to think the way you're
Yeah.
thinking, and like that are realizing that, and so they're making something out of this. So they're doing stuff like what you're doing with this. That's your own little, there's so much.
But
weight,
now I'm
so-
scared to say too much now. I feel like I say enough, but I feel like I say a whole lot, but never enough.
Well, I mean, then you have to ask yourself if what you're doing is for like the fame or what you're doing is for your heart. Because the money is gonna follow you no matter what if you just keep like pursuing after what.
What you like?
Well,
Manny said that too. Like the goal is not to quit. Like the goal is to get there, and then when you eventually you're faced with whatever you're faced, then you deal with it.
There's so
and I'm like,
many-
yeah, you're right. That's a fact.
there's so many things that are gonna happen in between too that are gonna help you grow and learn more about yourself as a person. Like it's just like breathing, and right now we're going through this really big new moon energy phase that's causing a lot of people, myself included, to feel really emotional this week. Like I don't know what's been up, my butt, but I've just been like chill and emotional. But I've been feeling great, been eating great, but just emotionally these things are starting to surface and these thoughts are starting to occur. And well, I mean, right now at least we're not alone with that, so you're not alone on that.
I'm just fucked up, bro. And I just be like, man, there's no hope. Like, fuck this.
There's no hope.
Fuck the fame. I mean, I don't want
Nah,
fame,
bro.
but just fuck the attention. Cause I do
Dude,
want to
the
be.
attention
I do
kills you,
want to
bro.
be a platform. I do want to, shed lights on certain things and
But
certain
people-
truths, and that's gonna bring just enemies.
Yeah. People gonna shit on you, bro, for no fucking reason.
I'm ready for that, but I'm just ready. I'm just not trying to get killed off what I'm saying.
That's
you
what I'm
feel me?
saying though. Bro, keep that circle small too, man. You gotta keep that circle fucking small.
So no one
Well,
infiltrates your shit.
Then what about like the process of like helping everybody and like doing
You can
what
still help
can, 'cause,
everybody, but keep your day ones closer.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. I feel that, but I don't ever like if I'm in public, I do my best to be as nice as I can to everybody because we all need that little like
I'm not helping
reminder,
nobody.
Yeah,
and
you're right.
especially because then you end up becoming closed off and like confused, and it's all because of lack of communication where you don't exchange what you want to do with people.
No one gives a fuck though.
Yeah, they do. You give a fuck. You gave
I
two
give a
people
fuck.
platforms a couple weeks ago. You're giving us, and this is your way of showing it. That's what's up.
But he's talking about like other people, like the bigger, higher power.
You don't worry about that shit because if you do, you're gonna end up like that. Just
Don't
keep
hit me
doing
with that.
you.
Be the example you want to see in the world.
Well, I mean, that's only if you want to break it down. It's not that complicated,
It's not.
It's just baby steps.
I know. I just feel like I want to shout it out.
Yeah, everyone.
be like,
everyone's
everybody,
gonna relate.
Stop cheering on Cardi B.
Yes.
the summer you
even
guys-
though I was the biggest Cardi fan like 2 years ago, I was ready for Cardi heavy when she was coming up.
Yeah.
But I just see I just see the symbolism and everything. I'm like, everybody be sacrificing like a motherfucker. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
that's what.
That shit crazy.
The lizard people. Okay, so supposedly we're ran by like lizard people that
The
need
lizard people run the world.
that need sacrifices. So that's where
Mm.
people give their human sacrifices to them.
Can
That's
you
what they feast on.
can you explain what lizard people are?
You seen Spider-Man?
Yeah. What about that? Not like that, dog.
Deadass.
That's some mutation shit though.
That's just like they're just a nice way to show it in your face without really being extra. Deadass, dog. That's what they are. The lizard people. They certain politicians. You can just look at them. I want, man. Should I say it? Should I say? I feel like the Pope is a reptile. I feel like Bill Clinton is. I feel like Hillary Clinton is. I feel like the royal family, the Queen Elizabeth. I feel like she is.
Oh,
too.
she was one of them that like that theory.
It's not
I've heard.
why is it not a coincidence? Well, I'm saying, is it a coincidence that every time certain like kids are around her, they go missing? It's
I
always
don't know.
reported like 20 something kids when she visits schools or when kids come and visit her at the castle, whatever. This kids go missing. Like, yo, they need that. What's it called? They need that adrenochrome shit. They need that shit.
What's
and
that?
then it gets deep.
What's
it gets
adrenochrome?
deep. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I be scared, man. I should be saying this shit because it's super early, huh? So I don't even got the eyes on me.
No, you good. Nah, but then
What's
you blow up.
adrenochrome?
If I blow up and they bring it up, that's even better then, because then I can talk about it more on bigger platforms. So that'd be lit.
For real.
Yeah, nah. What you were saying?
What'd you say? Adrenochrome?
I'd say adrenochrome, which basically is that's why they kidnap all these little kids. That's why we have all these pedophile rings and all this human kid trafficking and all that, because they're when kids panic and they torture them and all that. Yeah, the adrenaline, and then the elite get high off the blood. That's their drug of choice.
Okay, that's what that name is. All right.
Yeah,
adrenochrome is only found in children 11 or younger. As adults, your body does not synthesize the adrenaline to become adrenochrome.
So, just in case you couldn't hear Manny, he said 11 and younger.
Yeah.
gotta be this tall.
That shit crazy. That's why it's just when you
Think
start
of the
realizing
children.
certain things, it's like, wow, it starts fucking with your mind and and just the way you look at the world. And you know, like even the way I view Trump now, even to be honest, because I used to be like everybody on my fuck Trump shit, but
He's a fool.
I mean, I agree he is, but I feel like he isn't the president that we want, but I feel like he's the president we need.
To fucking stir everything up.
If that's how you look at it,
Yeah.
because shit's been set in stone for the longest, so why not? Why not shake shit up?
I'm really proud of the French for standing up for themselves.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
That would never
I've
happen
seen that.
here. We would never have a
awesome.
yellow vest revolt like that.
Nah.
We have too much fluoride in our water to dumb us down. Like, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck out here. We too come on, bro. The media try to say it was because of gas prices and all that shit. Like, nah.
What?
It's way more than
it
gas
wasn't.
prices, bro.
It wasn't. It was because I guess they were trying to add shit to their water, and they were like, nah, we don't, nah.
Oh shit! No way.
Yeah, so that's how they revolted. Now it's been a 6-month revolt against the government, and that's why the media won't put it. They're not showing light on it or nothing like that, because it's not something that they would want to, I guess, enforce. You know, they don't want to speak the truth about it. They're trying to paint a narrative on it.
Damn.
So that's when you start realizing certain shit and how even media works and all that. It's like, okay.
One of my favorite commercials is like sarcastically is toothpaste, and they're like with fluoride.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
stop it.
No, that shit's bad. That shit is bad. Yeah, I recommend vegan toothpaste if you guys.
Like, I actually fuck with vegan toothpaste. Anything that I can get my hands on that's a product, I always shoot for vegan. Always.
But it's just so. Sometimes it's discouraging because even okay, cool, you switch out the toothpaste, but then you gotta switch out everything around you.
No, yeah, definitely.
The candles you're burning, like certain candles give out certain fumes that you're not supposed to be
Fuck with your head, bro.
The detergent, the dish soap, man, that shit just gets deep.
Yeah, but no, I mean, at Trader Joe's, all of that stuff is really inexpensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really inexpensive.
My girlfriend will tell you too, because she worked there.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. I mean, if I go to Sprouts or Whole Foods, or should I Sprouts or Schmo Foods?
No, yeah, I feel like we should be using everything organic. I don't. I'm not lying, but I'm aware that we should. And
No, and then especially fuck animal testing. I grew up eating heavy meat, so that's something I'm learning to cut out. Literally, and it's hard, but product wise, cruelty free.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Johnson and Johnson. I don't fuck with Procter and Gamble. Yeah, no. Nope.
I don't get that deep into it like that.
Yeah, no,
I don't be researching companies to see what they do.
And then
But I know a lot of
everything that
companies
you
be
put
involved.
on your skin, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream.
Yep.
Instantaneously.
If you can't pronounce the chemical and the ingredients in these things, then you shouldn't be putting it on your skin.
That shit. And it's funny because some of that should be prescribed to you.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean?
for sure.
That shit's so
With the
fucked
side
up.
of chicken fiddlers.
And they'll be the ones telling you oh, it's good. You know what I mean? Is it really good though?
Exactly, man. Exactly. And I feel like people, it's crazy how some people it's really normalized when people start taking pills at a certain age. When people start hitting their 40 40 age range, they start being like, oh, and then you start taking pills and everything. People be like, oh, you getting to that age, man. Like, you know, it is what it is.
Fuck
and it's
that.
like, nah.
I'm
Like, we
taking my
shouldn't at that
vitamins
age. We shouldn't.
now.
For real.
40 is still pretty young.
That is young.
That's young
40
as
ain't
hell.
shit.
50 still pretty young. Like 70s when you start kind of hitting your.
70 is when you can say, like,
But it's
oh, you
still
getting
pretty.
age.
If you think about it, it's still pretty young. Like
No,
70
you
years
guys,
really
we
is
have
not
to
that
start.
young.
We have to start taking our vitamins now.
More than that, you gotta start eating your
Yeah.
plants.
Yes.
Cause even now, like even me, you know, now like since I don't eat meat, but I eat a lot of vegan dishes and things, but a lot of those dishes is like vegan junk food still. You know, it's still not the best for you.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
those-
why knowing how to cook is like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't they, like, double, like, the fatties and shit when it comes to that? Like, the sugar and, like, all that other shit?
It's not really the sugar. It's just you're still not everything's gluten free.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like soy's still bad for you a lot. You know that shit. We shouldn't be consuming a lot of soy and nuts are still. You know, we should be limited on our nuts. We shouldn't be eating too many. But you know, a lot of those things have nut ingredients. Like even the vegan mac and cheese is nut based or vegan
shit.
milk like almond milk and cashew milk is nut based
all
and.
that shit.
And it's good. Like, it's a better alternative, but it's still not. We still
Not the
shouldn't be
best.
consuming a lot of it because it's not. We shouldn't. Yeah. It sucks, huh? How everything really like that's bomb
Like
and
what-
everything that we want
for
to
real.
indulge in. I mean we can, but we shouldn't be to that high level. I've been eating that shit lately though. I ain't gonna lie.
Same, bro.
I've been getting so
Same.
high and just munching out and just.
I've been munching, bro.
Food, sweets. I don't know why I never done that before, but now I always have to get a sweets after. Either it be like a
That's always
cookies
me,
or
dude. I gotta cut that
ice
shit.
cream or some
I-
cupcakes.
I've been eating a lot of,
Man.
like mushi ice cream every
Oh,
fucking
those-
week, bro.
those little-
Yeah, like dumpling looking ice creams,
Yeah.
dog. Every
They're
fucking
gas.
week. They're fucking bomb.
They're
Man,
gas.
vanilla, bro. Like honeydew. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's bomb as fuck. You know what I mean?
But nah, yeah.
It's addicting, and like I can't stop that. I don't know when to stop that shit. I can't.
The reptiles can't eat that though. They need to be in hot. Oh, you know, speaking of reptiles, we were at the reptile. I went to the reptile zoo in Santa Ana. That shit was pretty interesting. Yeah.
How was that though? Like,
It
what
was
you see?
crazy, bro. I saw Bill Clinton. In
Oh
there.
yeah, oh for real. Saw Mark Zuckerberg, the head leader.
It was just a bunch of different reptiles. Like it was a good amount. It was a good space, a good decent little zoo, I guess. But I've seen a lot of like iguanas and shit. I'm not really into reptiles, but it was pretty interesting, you know, just to
Same,
see all
bro.
that shit.
They freaked me out.
Like the
low-key.
rhino iguana, that shit was hard. I seen a rhino iguana. I didn't know that they had those. That shit had a
Yeah,
rhino.
wow,
That
bro.
shit was hard.
Did you see any of them do push-ups?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's
The ones that those lizards that were in holes. Remember holes? The venomous.
No, really?
Yeah.
Those are those bearded dragons?
Yeah, I used to have
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Flex.
freaked me out.
They're all fucking.
No. They had a fucking whole bunch of big ass tortoises and shit just in like.
Oh, it's fire.
It smelled like a petting zoo in that bitch.
What's the
But it's sad though. It's sad to see him in there.
Yeah, what is?
That's
Is
why I
it like
hate
a
zoos, bro.
rescue, or is it just like for show?
Dude,
Oh,
to
I'm
me,
not
it-
sure.
They-
I
think
feel
it's
like it's
both.
show because like ever since I went to SeaWorld and see orcas how they
fuck
are, and
SeaWorld.
I fucking hate SeaWorld, and I started hating zoos
Fuck
after that, bro.
But even this reptiles are like they have big ass, thick ass snakes, bro.
Yeah.
In little ass cage, like this motherfucker can't even spin around in that
Bro,
shit.
for
What
real.
the hell? That's sad.
He needs to like. Whatcha?
It's just cheaper for them to put them in a cage like that, dude.
What's the point? Mainly because it's just making money off people. coming in
Yeah,
there and seeing that shit.
exactly.
How much did you pay?
That's capitalism, bro. At its finest. At its fucking
definitely.
finest, bro.
For entertainment like that
Reptiles,
too.
bro. They have little spiders in that bitch, and we in there like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, take a picture.
Yeah. Oh fuck no, dude.
Little spiders, bro.
I don't fuck with that.
But at the same time, you can also argue that they have it easier than being in the wild, maybe.
In terms of survival, yeah, I'd agree with that.
But it's not a happy life.
Not a happy life. But then again, but these are like reptiles. I'm not sure comparing reptiles to actual animals or like
I feel
different.
the same.
You
I
know
feel
what
the
I mean?
same.
Should I feel more
I
bad
have more
about
sympathy for animals,
Right?
than mammals.
Should I feel more bad about the tiger that's in the cage or the snake that's in its
Tiger
cage?
for sure. Because snakes represent evil, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Like,
That goes back to the devil shit, so
real,
I'm
for
good
real.
off that. Oh shit. That shit's funny. But how'd you find out about the reptile? Like, how did you come across that
oh,
that information?
I listen to some unsolved mysteries and stuff from time to
That's
time.
a podcast, no?
Yeah, and yeah, but it's because I looked it up from 90s 2000s Lifetime shows. Like I want to look at old shit, but I found that instead. And one of their topics was like the Illuminati, and like I love that topic because it's so in people's face. I think it's hilarious. It's so in your guys' face.
Yeah, it
like,
is.
And it's like it's been in your face the whole time, man.
Yeah, whole time.
What?
Whole time.
Yeah,
Whole
that's
fucking time.
and there those people aren't the only famous people out there. There's many people out there that make
There's 13 families that run the world.
so much. Yeah, but like I mean, other than that, there's like a lot of money out there. The money's not really limited.
But that shit fake.
This shit is fake. I can't stop thinking about how you said like that they trade materials for, instead of currency. Remember? And
Crypto.
Crypto.
Cryptocurrency.
And so this weekend I did a barter system with remember, or like this past week told you 7 grams. I was like, yes, this is fucking dope.
Oh, it's just free. You exchange 7 grams for your services. That's funny too, because I went that vegan little get together I went to the other day. The vendor, I asked him, I'm like, you take card? He's like, yeah, card, cash, drugs, bro, whatever, however you want to do it. And I was like, word.
I can't wait to have like this person and that person.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nah.
Car person.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah.
I like how it is now.
You were just saying you don't like how it is now. Like you're
I lied.
I lied.
God damn it! Yo,
Now I'm
I'm
not
in the
changing my mind.
fucking Matrix, alright?
fucking
So I gotta indulge and be fake happy
Be fake happy.
when
Nah.
you're really not happy.
Nah.
no.
And I'm depressed.
I can't be fake, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm too outspoken to
There's
be that.
There's this guy that I saw this weekend with a shirt that said it's a rainbow tie-dye with a bunch of girly emojis, and it says, haha, holy shit, I'm really fucking sad, haha.
That's me inside. That's me inside. Like you seen that one meme where it has the face and like the back is like all like mad and shit, and the front's like a happy face, but the back of mine is like me crying and shit.
Or like that Us poster where she has like the fake happy face, but in the back she's like scared and crying.
Oh,
Wait, what?
that's an interesting
Us,
deep.
the poster
Yeah.
What poster?
I love
where
that.
she had the mask on and it was all smiley, but behind it she was all scared and crying.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one.
Or when
Fire.
the people walk by the big cardboard stands and like their clothes and their face changes from the angles that you look at it.
I haven't seen that either.
What? Oh, artistically it's beautiful, but it's also really trippy.
Have you seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut?
No.
No?
That sounds familiar.
With Tom Cruise, Nicole Nicole
Richards?
Kidman.
Nicole Richie.
Nah.
No? It was
Shout
by
out to
Stanley
Nicole
Kubrick.
Richie.
Directed by Stanley Kubrick. No?
I love you.
You know what documentary you should watch that I really recommend? Above Majestic.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
That documentary changed my fucking.
Perspective.
That shit just changed.
Above and Majestic?
Above Majestic.
Above Majestic.
That shit changed my whole just outlook on everything happening right now. Like even like that documentary changed my outlook on Trump.
How old was it?
This shit's recent, 2017.
Recent? Oh,
2017,
Dope as
fresh.
fuck.
Talk about the reptiles, talk about the aliens, talk about the UFO technology, the
Yay.
Nazis that infiltrated all the areas in America. That's why the justice system is fucked up and everything, because these fucking Nazis really infiltrated this shit on some Jews shit. That shit get deep, bro.
Damn, where's
It gets deep, Jasmine. You're not ready for it. Your mind's not ready for it, Jasmine.
Oh, I'm like at the point where I'm happy and I'm at my bliss and I do what makes me happy, and I think that's one of the ultimate goals is to find your inner peace. That I haven't fully found.
I haven't either. 'Cause
I'm still growing. I'm still growing, but I'm happy with like
it's still
what I
everything.
can do. I don't like throwing that energy out there. So.
Why not?
Cause it's never come back around to like do me any good.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You can't be like happy all the time.
I'm always in my own peace.
Yeah?
I do my best.
You're not mad. You never get mad.
Yeah, of course I do, but I do my best to once I get upset, I think about why I got upset, what got me upset, and how I can make sure that I won't, either have an emotional like outburst, or how I can control myself a little and a little and a little bit more each time, because
Sometimes I don't want to do
it's
all
hard.
that. I just want to throw a tantrum.
And do you think it's harder or easier if you're doing it by yourself or doing it with like somebody else, like emotional support, talking to people, that kind of shit?
I think that if you can do it by yourself because you can't like relate with anyone or something, then that's awesome. But when you have that support system, like nothing tops that person, that love for that person.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, oh, this person gets me in and out and is really there. Like how you feel about Manny. Like you always just,
Fuck Manny.
damn, so close. We were so close.
Put
Guys.
that energy out there.
But yeah.
No, I'm just playing Manny. I love you. Manny's my brother, bro. My brother.
Fuck, dude.
But yeah, definitely having somebody that's on your wavelength is awesome.
Yeah. Dead ass. That's true. Because then it'll be boring.
It would be boring. Fuck yeah, dude.
But I mean, when you get bored, like you just find a way to like entertain yourself with your own thoughts and with your own.
But
That's boring.
your own thoughts go back to more bad memories than they do good memories.
No, I usually like I always try to find something that can make me like have a smile on my face if I'm outside. I'm always like searching for something because I know I'll directly go to something negative if I like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't get control.
Yeah.
You don't like reflecting, huh?
Nah, that shit gets me way dark. Way dark. I that's where I get the anxiety from. I just think like just
So every
reflecting.
time you think about the past, you just
Yeah,
like,
I just go. I just
yeah.
like gotta have my own space. So I call my wife up. I'm like, you know what I mean? Gotta do something
That sucks.
for real.
I don't mean to smile on camera for that. I smile at the wife part.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, for real.
But so, in your past, is there certain people that you thought you'd like never forgive and you have?
Nah,
No.
I can't think of one.
No.
I can't. Well,
You won't forget nobody?
I do forgive like maybe a couple of my friends that were in there, but seeing how they turned out for themselves, like they destroyed themselves after helping me, was like you just like contradicted yourself to helping me, but you just did that to yourself. You
Yeah,
get me?
that's-
Like they went full hypocrite on me. I'm like,
That's interesting that you think of it that way. That's really cool because that's one of
Yeah.
the I was on 50 Cent's Instagram and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, oh,
Fofty?
yeah.
Fofty.
He said that he can't sit and cross his legs like Russell Simmons, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
so I went on Russell Simmons' page
and he's just
and he's just like a guru, you know?
Yeah.
And so I go on his story and he's talking about that, yeah, you can't do that. You can't take care of somebody else if you're
nah,
not taking care
fuck
of yourself.
no, that's a waste of time.
'Cause, yeah, it's like kind of like poison, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
It's one thing if it's family, but if it's a friend and it's like, to me it's different because I had one of my families, like step families, like she was really going through it. She was a heavy alcoholic and she would tell me not to do shit and she was very hypocritical too. I tried helping her, but she couldn't leave. Like she was stuck in there, and I'm like, why am I wasting my time with you? We ain't blood, like we ain't shit. But at the same time, you kind of got me out of this dark hole for a brief moment. You know what I mean? And I want to take that brief moment everywhere I go. But at the same time, it's like, why am I wasting my time with this shit? That's how I want to be. Like that's the evil in me. Like anybody could switch up like that. But that's my challenge too. Like try to fight that shit. Cause that negativity ain't me. You know, I rose up on that shit, but I ain't trying to express that shit.
That's crazy how you don't have negativity. Or you don't carry like a lot of negativity.
Yeah. I would
have been on my fuck everybody shit.
I was too, but then like I feel when people go that route, it's like who's gonna be there for you when you die? Nobody. I want people around my grave, bro. I want everybody around my grave. And remember who I was, not who I pretended to be.
Did you have any like mentors growing up? You had nobody like that would talk to you or give you game like that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Because you're young and you speak a lot. You talk a lot like you got game early. That
Some people
that you listened and you applied it to your life.
No, yeah. Some people call them OGs.
Yeah.
I had those. I had a lot of OGs growing up, like telling me where to go, when to stop, when to shoot it, not to shoot it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, life's a whole fucking monopoly, bro. You gotta like check your checkers. You know what I mean? Go when to stop, throw your shot, when to throw it. That kind of shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, at the same time I was young, bro, I was ignorant as fuck. It's like, you old as fuck. Why I gotta listen to you? You know, like, I'm on that young shit. But at the same time, bro, like, once I went through it, I'm like, okay, you were right. I hate to admit it, but you were right. So, like, let me listen before I kill myself out here. You feel me? And that shit happens, bro, you know? Like,
And so, like,
it's guerrilla warfare.
fuck.
Yeah, dog. Like, I appreciate those mentors, dog. Like, actually, nah. I appreciate you mentioning that, too. You know, shout out.
Yeah, you be saying a lot of shit like if you had someone in your corner like just giving you game or telling you like nah don't do that or
Yeah, definitely. Like,
because did you read growing up?
Nah,
I see something
not
like
really.
a lot of shit.
Not
You be
really.
saying a lot of shit like if you did read like self-improvement books or some shit like that.
It was more like taking it from a perspective who actually went through that shit and never got out of it.
Yeah, but you were still young, so to even like already realize at a young age, like, nah, I can't be doing this shit because it's not gonna get me somewhere.
I was checked a lot, bro.
Because you probably would start realizing certain shit like that, like at this age, maybe. Like usually people in that life, they start realizing it at
20. Yeah.
So,
no, definitely. I'm glad I learned at a young age, bro, because it's like, I can't imagine where I was without the mentorship that I got. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Ricky, Rodney, and Stefan, bro. Like, they really helped me out for
New
that.
York shit?
Yeah, I knew, for real.
You gotta
For
go
real.
back, bro. I want to go to New York, bro. We should go.
I'll go to a city.
go.
I don't know, man. I see that like Jasmine talked to me about like appreciating shit. I can't appreciate my city right now. I hate to admit that, and I want to love where I grew up, but I feel like a lot of people when they grew up in that kind of environment, they can't forgive right now.
Yeah, and that's all a process. You know, it's only gonna make
Yeah.
your like that
Like-
breakthrough moment.
Like my girl want to go to New York, but I'm like, I'm stubborn with that shit, dog.
Let's go.
I'm stubborn with that shit.
Go to Vegas, New York.
Nah.
Say at the hotel, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Let's go to New York. So you can hear people say, dope. What up, my dope?
Man,
And put to the fucking Wendy's, dope.
the fucking Wendy's, dude.
Oh my God.
I want to hear people talk like that.
They used to
I was
check
telling
the
Danny, I was
stripes a
like,
lot.
I would get my ass beat talking my shit.
Yeah, dog. Cause that's the thing too. Like, why is it you need a street code everywhere you go in certain cities, dog?
Because, bro.
Why is it like that?
Politics.
Who the fuck made that shit? Like you said, politics made that shit happen, bro. They took half the fucking people that couldn't afford to live where they were, so they all put them in one fucking little circle. You feel me? And in that little circle, bro, they throw a little piece of steak, bro, and that's all we get.
That's actually kind of what they did. Like for World War II, they would stick. You know.
Yeah.
It was literally called the ghetto.
Yeah.
And like that blew my mind. I was
Ghetto.
like, what?
Too Short said it best, dog.
Ghetto. These streets remind me of Wayne Kingston. Kingston, when you're on me, you keep going down. And there's no one to hold on to. And there's no one to pull you out. You keep on falling. No one can hear you calling. So you end up self-destructing. Y'all trash. You don't like Akon? Y'all trash.
Akon.
No, but yeah, that shit is I read this I seen this shirt or this picture on Twitter that said gangster rap. It said gangster rap was a government agenda, not a musical genre.
I saw a shirt said it was a Bible.
What?
The Bible of like the truth. Gangster rap was the Bible of truth.
The battle or
The Bible of truth.
I mean that is true because you hear a lot of truth is spoken rap.
Nowadays,
Not nowadays.
Nope.
Not nowadays. Not everybody's doing that young thug shit, huh?
that little shit.
I love it though.
What's his? Chris Pierre? No, Civ Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to listen to his stuff. I didn't find it. Channel 6 is not easy to find on
Yeah,
YouTube.
Channel 6. Civ
I
Pierre.
was like, shit.
Civ Pierre.
I typed in Pierre in Channel 6, but that didn't help either.
Not
But
Pierre,
no.
Civ Pierre.
Okay, well, that was back then. I didn't remember back then.
How'd you feel about that? How'd you feel about that episode?
Oh,
That
I
interview?
really liked it a lot.
Yeah?
I can't wait to listen to his stuff because it's meaningful.
Yeah, it's just good, feel good music.
Yeah. The
Fire.
old stuff or the new stuff?
Both, everything.
It's feel-
Everything.
feel good.
Gas. I only listen to good music, so don't judge me.
Only listen to good music.
That's subjective.
That's subjective, dog.
Pause.
Don't pause. Don't pause me. That's not pause worthy.
Right there.
That's not pause worthy.
Right there.
Damn, you see? But nah, I feel like I feel like gangster rap was a government agenda
Yeah, definitely.
for
dog.
sure, bro. You know how that shit fucked up the hoods.
That makes sense.
50,
You know-
50 Cent fucked up the hoods when he dropped, bro. People were trying
Big
to rob.
time.
People were trying to
Big
steal.
time, bro.
Man, so that's why they knew they didn't. They got the world soft by. I feel like Kanye knocked 50. Remember when that whole shit happened? The
Yeah.
graduation first thing. I feel like that was for that. I feel like the industry did that too. Knock 50 off, and then get these people
For real,
get
to
the
like
get the
Kanye
men
more.
started emasculating the men and start getting them to be more on like wearing pink and wearing more fitted clothes. And,
But that's brands. Wearing more of the brands, like the polos and the fucking.
for sure.
all
But,
that
but just
shit.
making Kanye the face of hip hop at the time, like putting him at the forefront after 50 been running it the last couple of years with G Unit and Get Rich or Die Trying, Massacre, and all them shit.
Hell
Drop
yeah.
the shoes, drop the movie, all that shit. So he was running like for a good 5-6 years. He was running shit
Did you guys own any GU not shoes?
for sure. I had the Hurricanes.
Got the hoodies.
Hurricanes, I forgot about those.
That was game. For sure. If I had them shit, that shit was gas. I used to be that type to rock both shits though. I used to wear the dog chains. I used to have a 50 Cent dog chain and a game dog chain. And then people would be like, you can't wear both, bro. You have to pick one. Like, fuck out of here. That's G Unit and G Unit. I fuck with both. Cause Game was putting out fire too.
Hell yeah.
That
dog.
Stop Stitching Stop Lying was gas. He was going in on them.
Hell
500 what 300 bars and running?
Yes.
Gas. You can't lie. But 50 was going in too. 50 went on everybody though, so that was dope. Good era. Good era of music.
Coming up too, he was hitting on everybody. Everybody, bro. That young age 50 was fire as fuck, bro.
He's in a show supposedly.
Power. You don't watch Power? Wow. You don't watch Power?
I watch Power.
Wow. You don't watch Power?
Where is it on?
Stars.
Oh, I don't
You watch
know
it for real?
Stars.
Like you keep up with it? You
Yeah.
seen it to the recent episode?
Not the recent episode, but I kept up with it for a while. I kept up to it while seeing like Kendrick coming up in the show.
You saw that episode?
Yeah. Shit was fire.
That shit was fire. Power is fire, bro. I started watching that shit when it first came out when it was still quiet. When he would still be like, nah, I believe in the show, I believe in the show.
Yeah.
And now you got the #1 show on TV.
Number one show.
That shit was
Yes.
running, bro. That
That shit
was
coming
running.
back for the final season in like 2 months. You know it's funny too because everyone literally subscribes to Stars just when the show comes on and then everyone unsubscribes.
Yeah.
And it's funny because
Fake.
when Stars ask me like reason why I'm subscribing, I'd be like, I'll be back when Power's back on. That's my reason.
When that new air show come on, bro, I'm back on that shit.
When who? When Power?
Power.
Yeah, Power about to be fire.
I forgot about Stars.
Hey, so how was your foot party?
Oh, that shit was fucking awesome.
With your foot fetish. Hey, you know what you should do? Take pictures of the feet, of nice feet for me.
Okay, I'll do that.
And sell them.
shit.
Definitely do. I'll sell it to you though.
Sell it to
Nah, I don't sell them. Just
No,
send
yeah,
them.
it was really dope.
But don't disrespect me. Like, it has to be cute. Feet. You don't have to.
You love a foot
you can-
fetish?
To an extent. But,
to an extent, dog.
but send,
Look at him.
send them. You don't have to show the face, though. You can be respectful. But don't send me no fuck
Anyways.
that. The second toe bigger than the toe, the big toe, don't send me that shit.
Anyway.
And I have to have a French tip.
Fresh tip.
French. Yeah. That
Bet.
ass.
Bet.
I'll snap it to you.
Cause you have to scrub them and all that, right?
No.
So do videos too.
So stop hitting me.
Nah. Take it.
Videos too.
Take it during a detox.
Yeah, that's what she was doing.
Yeah.
Do that. Now, how did the thing go? You made money?
Yeah.
Or you bartered?
No, I made money. It was dope. I made like
Don't say
a
it.
nice amount, and it was there. No, I was there for like doing that for like a good 4 hours, but with breaks in between, and I made a nice amount.
So you had like just your little station and people were just...
And they were just chilling on the couch. Like it was a pretty big party kind of going on.
That's dope.
It was a lot of fun. We had a massage room.
That's what I saw.
Can you detox my feet?
Yeah, I can detox your feet. Are you excited to see all the shit that comes out?
Hell yeah, I'll be so down. For real.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah? Hell motherfucking yeah. I'm gonna put that on the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Put that on the pod. I'm gonna be like, yo, I got nice feet. Y'all want to show everybody my
Fresh
feet?
tip.
Look. not bad. See,
I just saw some shit fly off, bro. What the fuck was that?
that's just the lint from the
The
sock.
lint.
Chill. See, nice ass feet, y'all.
Man.
I don't got dogs. You know when guys have their feet out, like, oh, you got your dogs out. Well, I don't got them. Sorry, Renee. Can't relate.
Yeah. Can't compare.
I think I'm trying to get fungus on one of them though. I think.
Why?
Cause it just looks funny and watch. Right here, literally, see?
Where? Here?
On the side right there.
Oh, right there.
You see it?
I see.
It's not.
I don't know.
I got fungus. Nah, I don't. I'm capping, y'all. Or am I?
Nah, you ain't capping.
What's capping?
Oh, here we go. Can we have this conversation again? Jasmine, capping is not lying.
Okay.
Like, nah, for real, like, I'm not capping.
Why?
Because.
How does that make sense?
Because you have to just switch it up. You can't always just be like, oh, I'm not lying. That's boring.
You ain't capping. That's flavor to the conversation.
Using the regular English dictionary is boring. I need new flavor and new words and new metaphors and similes and new emojis to, express my sentiment.
Even if it's considered transcending, though.
Transcending?
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
Like, everybody's saying that shit.
I never heard of that.
What do you mean?
Capping? But I mean, whatever. I don't care that I've never heard of that.
If your word goes universal, then yeah.
Okay.
You have to Urban Dictionary that shit.
What about Webster's? I want a Webster's.
No. We don't even want a
Chris
wide
gets
definition.
all mad.
Just ask me. Just ever. If you ever have any questions, just ask me about the word.
Yeah.
I got you.
Urban Dictionary is so much fun.
No, it's not because it's bullshit.
But it's so much fun.
It's like the
Look up your
gentrifier.
name. Look up your name. I want to know what you're.
I looked up mine. That shit's true.
My
What did
shit's
you
true
say?
too.
I can't say it.
Say it.
I can't say it.
Why?
My shit.
Because
I
it's
can
like
look up.
personal
Oh, it's like okay.
and that level.
Why yours?
I think it has something to do. Bless you.
Bless you.
Woo! Thank you.
With having long legs.
You don't though.
I do though.
Long legs.
Yeah, I have long legs and a very, very small torso.
That's what short people always say.
Yeah. No, I bet my legs are like the size of your legs.
That's a damn lie.
Now.
Nah.
Come on.
They're not.
Yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You freakishly shaped human.
Yeah, I got legs. I could choke you out with my legs.
Pause. Yeah, that's a pause. You gotta say pause.
No, it's true.
Have you done that before?
I've choked. Yeah.
Where? Why? How?
Not in like I got
Your
in a
scissor
fight.
game crazy then,
My
huh?
scissor. Yeah, shout out to yoga for that one though. Oh, okay.
Oh man, sorry.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Same. I learned it in Muay Thai.
Yeah, in Muay Thai.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can get out of stuff really easily because of my legs, and I'm able to maneuver, and then I can put you in if I must use my legs, I can like crack your fucking ribs and shit.
Really?
Same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
cool.
I have.
I used to kick bamboo trees.
Fuck,
Yeah?
I heard about classes like that. Always wanted to.
Nah, that shit'll
Fucking
fuck you up. I
sick.
can't feel
Yeah.
shit, bro.
No way.
I can't feel shit. I
You used to
can't.
kick bamboo for
Oh,
fun.
what about now?
For
No,
fun,
they
for
wouldn't.
classes.
For fun.
Yeah.
Why you in the
We
classes?
bad.
For
We
fun,
bad.
right?
I thought it was for the workout, but that's for the pain,
What the fuck?
dog.
You can't feel shit.
I told you this, bro. Can't feel shit.
I didn't know that.
Stab me.
Still right now?
Oh, what the fuck?
Run up.
Nah, I mean like
Skip up, Chris.
probably can, but I just can't. I don't know. My calves can't feel it
To this day.
till this day. Until I was like 16 when I came to Cali. Yeah, can't feel shit.
Damn. You
Was
gotta
the-
get new legs.
The thing about that though is
that
kind of
fluoride?
it's kind of it's fluoride. Ejecting with
Fluoride
fluoride.
smoothies. That's funny.
It's kind of sad though, cause like if I run too much, I can't tell if I'm running too much. My calves gotta
So you
tell
don't get
me.
tired. You don't get tired.
But I get
don't get
like
tired?
Muscle cramps?
I can't tell. Well,
Have you
I
seen
will.
it?
That's fine.
Actually, I will.
Oh.
In my thighs, but my calves, I can't feel it. So it's like,
What about your toes?
I can feel my toe, which is weird. I can feel like from my ankle to my calf, I can't feel that. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. If someone tries to kick you,
Yeah, but
You're
if
immune.
if it breaks,
Hey,
how am I gonna
dog.
run?
you'll see though. yo.
Yeah.
Upper body strength.
I got more body strength than I do. Yeah.
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 Must be nice.
It's all right.
It's not.
It's not?
Nah.
Nah.
I'm weak as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, for
Look at
real.
this, look. Oh my god.
I don't be doing no workout. My ass is. That was my workout, dog.
For real. for real.
Push-ups. That's all we. That's all we do out here. We're the currency. That's all we do. Y'all just telling me the other day, like like smoking is my favorite sport ever.
It could be a sport too, bro.
It is a sport, bro.
Do
have
people be
weed
televising shit
Olympics.
like that? Like actual televising that shit like that?
Bro, I'll be on my IG recording myself. I televise that shit.
Yo, you should start like a fucking like a tournament, bro.
Yo, smoke
Yo.
champs.
Yeah.
Smoke
Call
champs.
Smoke Champs on the OB podcast, bro, every Friday.
Yeah, no,
Bro.
they kind of have those things on like the RDF Digital does this one thing when they hotbox the video. I mean, they hotbox the like cars and vans and shit like that. And it's like a group of people and like they all tap out and like, the last person's the winner and shit. But they be going crazy, bro. Like blowing the weed through the fan and just like they hotbox the vehicle before they even start smoking themselves. Like what the fuck? I can't do hotboxes like
So
that.
that's tournament shit right there, bro.
Hell yeah,
feel
it's
me?
tournament shit. I'm not that much of a smoker. Nah, I can't hang like that. And when the smoke gets in my eye, I'm out. I'm out. Or when you start breathing, like when it just starts burning, when you start just breathing, nah, I'm out.
What?
Can't do it.
Tap
It
out.
starts burning when you breathe?
Yeah, it's like when you breathe, when you're just inhaling the smoke over and over, and it just burns.
What the fuck?
You never hotbox?
Yeah, but it never burned.
So you like it? The cloudier, the better.
I never kind of like noticed until it gets really dense. Then I'm like more
And you're just like,
into the
fuck.
smoke.
Fuck, dude. Like damn, nah, we did that.
I'm over there DMT tripping.
Pause.
So you had me right there. How to say pause?
Yeah, I apologize, man. You say you can't handle it.
But my
Your
DMT trip?
psychedelic experiences.
No, I never said that. I always like gain some sort of something from them. But
You say you don't like when
it's-
you get tense or something like that.
It's just more about like who I'm around and what I'm doing. Like I love being in somewhere where I'm comfortable and safe and all that. But I have done some mistakes of like crossing certain substances, and it just didn't go well for me. You know. But in another sense, it's like I love everything that I come to see and understand and think of, and yeah, I mean I'm cool with it. It just takes me deep. I like to think. And sometimes that's a bad thing.
So you rather be a leader than a follower?
I mean, if that means doing your own thing, but I do believe in teamwork for sure. Like, you're close, like you said, your close circle.
Yeah, definitely.
I do believe in that. I think that's very necessary.
Who's your close circle?
Oh, my close circle would be Crystal, definitely one of them. Yeah. But yeah.
Shout out to Crystal though. She gave us good content on that episode, on that filler. People go peep that. Y'all have it.
Yes.
That was a fun episode though.
Yeah, it was dope.
That shit was funny because I was just glad that I wasn't the one saying all the bullshit that day. All the controversial shit.
No, but
That's a big relief. Shit.
yeah.
Who else?
Well, who I was with this weekend, that's like my other family.
Your girlfriend?
Well, yeah, she's one of my people too. But I mean, the people who I was with at the house that was hosting the pamper party. Yeah, like they're like my family. They're who I go to underground, be myself events, and they're people I call when I need to talk. And they're always there at the right time,
Facto.
Yeah. Other than that, I like being alone a lot.
Maybe alone. I like being alone too, but I feel like that's when my mind eats.
Yeah, I can only be
At
alone for
myself.
like just a couple hours.
See, that's obviously for me. When I'm with other people, it's like shit that they say gets me thinking about like,
Yourself?
no, not myself. About like, oh, um, like the Illuminati thing. Just for a really close example, how did you not like see that was like right there? Why does that bother you? Like how?
Because I'm realizing that it's. No, I think I'm more just tripped out about the fact that they say it in the interview. Like, they really saying it. They telling us, and we just be like, haha, yeah, right, it's funny. Like, y'all trolling. Like,
Yeah.
But it's legit true.
Yeah, they use our best entertainers against us.
Yes,
So it's
and
blinding.
there's puppets, and there's just agendas happening and all that. So it's just, I guess I'm just like I said, I've been on about the Illuminati, but I never really cared to really go in to see all the symbolism everywhere.
Oh
and
my
it's really
God.
every fucking where all the time.
A lot of those topics are fucking huge black holes. They take time out of your day. Like if you jump in,
It's just
you're
nasty
there.
shit. It's just nasty shit at the end of the day.
And very interesting nasty shit.
Pedos are here to rule the world, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you
Yeah?
guys. LBGTQ plus is what they calling it now, sister.
Plus,
That's what they're calling
not
it
my
now.
president.
What you mean, Democrat? Joe, you like Joe Biden?
No, I don't really like
You like nobody?
care for him.
You like Trump?
No.
You like Hillary?
No.
All right.
Don't really.
Who you like then? You're not gonna vote?
Like Gandhi and like that.
You're gonna vote? Are you gonna vote? Yeah, he is. Are you gonna vote?
I'm gonna like definitely see if I don't know. It's such a controversial topic. Like
No, it's
does
just
it
yes or no.
count?
I'm not trying to
does
get
it
too
not
much.
count?
Oh, I
I
feel
don't.
you.
You know, it's like I don't know. Like it kind of bummed me out that when Trump was elected, I didn't vote. Like I had a busy ass day, and I knew that the polls were going on that day, but there's no way I had time to go in, and it kind of sucks now. I'm like, fuck.
Why?
A little bit. Just cause like.
I feel like it would have been the same shit.
But-
I feel like it'd be worse right now if Hillary was in office.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I believe so. I actually went to the polls, and then I guess I wasn't really registered or something. I forgot what it was. I had to fill out some extra paperwork, and I kind of was just like, oh no, I'm good then. And then and they were like really, like, you're not gonna vote? And I'm like, I mean, I'm not trying to do all that. I just can't really vote for the propositions anyways. I didn't come to vote for the president because I was just like, fuck both of them.
Yeah, I mean locally.
But
that
I'm for
stuff
sure
matters.
voting 2020, and y'all should vote. I don't really give a fuck if you guys vote or not, but I'm for sure voting. I wanna, cause I feel like this time around I'll be the most informed that I've ever been when it comes to my decision based on what the president I want. So now I can finally complain when shit don't go the way I thought it was gonna go, and then I can have someone to blame, and I can just be like, and I'll take the L. You know, if that's the case, like if he does everything, if they do everything opposite of what I really voted for them, then oh well, I'll take that L and be like, fuck y'all make me not want to vote no more. And I'm not.
yeah.
But I voted for Obama just because, first black president as well, Get with the hype. Get with the hype. But Hillary had a whole ass Jay-Z concert, Beyonce concert, and she still didn't win.
What do you mean? She really had a concert?
Yeah,
like just the marketing and the campaign behind pushing Hillary Clinton. They didn't think Trump was gonna win. I thought Hillary was gonna win. That's why I didn't really care about voting. I was like, she gonna win. There's no way this guy's winning.
That's what I thought. I was like, how is he gonna win?
But the fact that he did win, I'm like, okay, vote. I think our votes do matter. I don't believe the whole Russian collusion happened.
Well, it depends if the president's like faking the polls or not.
And I mean,
I
have
don't
you
think
heard
so.
of how like a lot of electronic ones were getting like their answers?
Yeah,
the software
true.
was basically being like manipulated.
That's what.
Negative.
So
Negative?
I mean, it probably is. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there's a lot of fuck shit going on for sure. But I just feel like Trump activated a certain demographic of people to actually get out and go vote. And that's why I started to think now maybe our votes do matter.
As an example to do it, yeah. I see what's going on.
I honestly feel like Andrew Yang's running. He's kind of doing what Trump did. He's running shit the way Trump did in the beginning. He's just not as problematic.
Not as problematic.
Yeah, but he's very smart, and he's running. He doesn't really care about being a Democrat, but he's running Democrat because he knows he can win a lot of people over like that. Because a lot of people that are asleep, off top, people of color, you're just a minority. You're off top. You consider a Democrat.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like we don't even try to be like nah we Republic we Democrats. So I feel like he knows what's up and he's kind of figuring out how he did it. He always says the only difference between him and Trump is that he's the smart Asian guy that knows how to do math or something like that. So, hey, President Yang would be pretty fire.
Yeah.
And $1,000 a month every month would be fire. I ain't gonna front.
Man, if that happens, man,
Bro, we lit.
I don't think so.
Over.
That sounds sketchy.
It does sound sketchy.
Nah, but when he breaks it down, it doesn't sound sketchy. When he breaks down where the money will be coming from, when he breaks down
from the businesses, right?
From the tech companies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like there's a catch though. Like, yeah, you can have $1,000 a month.
Nah, because he calls it owning stock in our country. Like we should own. We provide labor for this country. We should own a percentage of this country as well. So
yeah, I agree with that.
That's the way he looks at it. So, and he be breaking it down like everything they throw at him. He breaks it down pretty like he'll counter it pretty good. And I'm like, I bet you really gotta answer all the shit that they throw at you. So, but I like his policies. I like that he's running his campaign on the automation, and how the robots are taking over because they are, and a lot of people are losing their jobs because of automation. And he's really tapping into the trucking industry, and that's a big industry. That's the biggest industry. So if you win them over and their votes over, that's a good look. And he made the top 10 Democratic presidents to run against Trump. So, and that's all off donor money. So people really fucking with his policies and everything. And I really like what he stands for. So
I like it too. It's just you can never really trust the president though.
You can't.
You know what I mean? Like I'm expecting the worst, but I want the worst to happen now and the best to come like a little later or sooner than later.
I just want $1,000 a month. But you gotta sell your soul.
Yeah, for real.
Imagine symbolism fucking out the roof everywhere. They start building like all the new houses that are being built are like triangles and shit.
Fuck no, dude. Ugh.
What you mean?
Triangles and shit.
Triangles are hard.
Nah. I don't fuck with triangles no more.
Nah?
Nuh-uh.
Damn.
Sounds intense.
That's pretty intense.
Why?
That's a story that I keep to myself.
Why?
Because I don't have a reason. I just don't like triangles.
Triangles look fire.
What about
like trapezoids?
Symbolism, dog. What are you talking about?
You don't like shapes?
No, I love shapes.
You don't like colors?
I love colors.
Pause.
Oh, that
No, but actually lately I've been kind of thinking about I want to just reset. Just like I feel like I've been consuming a lot of bullshit lately. I've been smoking a lot. I've been eating a lot.
I think overthinking. I've been overthinking a lot.
I just want to just detox for a minute, get my eating habits back intact, and I just I don't juice as much as I used to juice anymore.
Oh, I do that every morning, and it's amazing.
I used to do that every morning, and it is.
It is. When you miss it, you definitely feel it.
I just feel like I've just been like a blob lately, you know, like I just go to work, come home, and smoke, and just be slumped for the whole day, and then just record.
Activity.
I do. Mm-hmm. I do have to start going to the gym or running.
This beautiful mountain right here. And the
fuck this hill.
What's wrong with this hill? What are you talking about?
When you've lived here for your whole life, like you're used to this shit, like it's whatever, you know.
But it's right there.
So what?
The conveniency.
I should walk Pebbles?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
You don't walk your dogs, bro?
Nah.
Damn, just lost
you
like
do?
a lot of
Hell yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
You're lying.
Every day.
Yeah?
Every day. I have 5 dogs. I walk all of them.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
All on leashes?
All on leashes, bro.
They don't like...
Damn.
You don't get mad.
They
don't get mad.
Nah, they tweak, but I walk them.
They
tweak. Hell yeah, cause like my newest dog is a pug, and he wants to like just like be all energetic with all the dogs, and they're old too. So like they ain't trying to be energetic, trying to fight. So
if I have 2 and I'm like, nah. No, honestly, I would just take Pebbles, but the other one always starts crying. And
I
like taking 2.
I have a teacup Chihuahua. She cries. I still take her, and she's like, when she comes home, she doesn't She's all happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like she gets all energetic when she comes home. She's ready for bed.
Yeah, they always get
You know what I
tired.
mean?
My fat ass dog, she gets tired right away too.
Yeah.
She'll start. Cause it's funny because she'll start looking up at me like, "Hi, bro. Like I'm done. Like let's go.
I had
Like
it.
I'm tired."
Fucking had it.
She get tired fast though. That's what I hate.
Mm.
And then I'm trying to walk and they trying to sniff everything. And I'm like, "Come on, let's go." And my mom be like, "Let them be dogs." I'm like, "Man,
Nah. don't
keep
want
walking,
the dogs.
keep walking, keep walking, bitch, keep walking." And then she starts crying and shit. She starts going like doing her little fucking voices.
Doesn't that get to you though? Like the eyes and the voices and shit. I feel bad as
you?
fuck when I do that shit.
What eyes?
Like the puppy eyes and like either they beg for food or they beg to come inside. I'm like, all right, get in
Fuck
there.
no.
I can't help
Pebbles
it,
always
dude.
does that though. That's all she
Yeah.
wants. Just food. It's like if you're not giving her food, then she don't really give a fuck about you. Like she'll pay you no mind. Like she'll come.
Well,
and
I
she'll
don't think anybody would give a fuck about anybody if no one gave anybody food. That's what I was thinking too. Like food runs this world, bro. It runs emotions. It runs like
Yeah.
everything,
you're right.
bro. Like that's just crazy.
Controls us.
Controls us. Segway.
controlled.
Segway.
Did you say Subway?
Segway.
Subway is so trash.
I love Subway.
It's
Don't
so
get me started
trash.
on
It is, bro. The veggies taste fake.
I don't mind it. If that's fake veggies, bro, fuck it. It's fake veggies.
Hey.
I'll take that tuna sandwich, bro.
Hey,
Oh, tuna
tuna
sandwich.
sandwich.
I love tuna sandwiches, bro.
You like fish, that's why.
I'm a big fish eater. Oh, you don't like fish,
I do. No, man, I don't eat.
but you don't
I
like
eat
sushi.
I don't. Hell no.
Ooh.
Bro, I had cauliflower ceviche, dog. It was
Cauliflower ceviche?
yes.
I never had that.
Bomb.
Vegan?
That shit, yes. That shit
gotta have-
tastes.
I gotta
that
have
shit
that.
tastes just like ceviche. I
What
was
spot?
like- it's in spot in OC.
OC? I don't mind it.
In Santa Ana.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I mind it.
Why?
It's kind of far.
I got family out there. Where at?
On 4th Street, 4th Street Market.
Okay. For sure.
La Vegana
For sure.
Mexicana.
That's dope.
Oh, that's that place. Okay.
I had a lot of vegan. I had a lot of good vegan food this past weekend.
I never taken you as a vegan though, or a vegan either.
I'm not. I still
Because
say I'm not vegan.
when we talked, it was like you never mentioned it, and then we started getting the podcast, and it's like I started seeing you grow into more of like the healthier.
I know,
eating
because
and
I feel like people don't care, you know. A lot of people don't give a fuck, so I'm not trying to make anybody stop eating meat.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't eat meat, so like I don't really care which how I do it. Anybody does, but I'm not even a vegan because I still eat cheese, I still eat dairy, I still eat eggs. I just don't eat any meat. But I like vegan dishes. Like that shit fire. Like bro, I had vegan birria, like with jackfruit. Like,
Vegan birria
that shit was gas. That shit tastes exactly like the shit my mom would make.
with the meat?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, because jackfruit is like the texture is just like
I know.
shredded chicken, so it tastes like beef. Like that shit's crazy. And I had a torta.
I love tortas.
I love tortas.
That sounds so bomb.
This place is called the Vegan Munchies.
The
So
vegan
now I'm
munchies.
with my munchies.
That's a spot.
I got a jackfruit tamale plate to go, just so I can heat up the next day.
I can't eat. I don't like tamales, bro.
No, I do.
I know.
I love tamales, but when I can find them jackfruit, bro.
Why don't you like tamales?
I think because I had the
Masa.
fake ones my whole life. Never had a real tamale.
What?
I never had a real tamale. Never had a real tamale.
Jasmine.
I got you.
For real. Because I got the ones like from like Stater Brothers. The little
Nah.
icebergs. You know what I mean? I grew up on that shit. I grew up on that shit.
What the fuck?
I know.
How disrespectful to your
That
culture.
white people shit. Yeah, dog. I mean, fuck it. If I grew up that way, I grew up that way, dog.
But you didn't have, like Aaron and shit never gave you tamales?
I had what?
Like you had Aaron, you had Mexican friends, you never had homies that would be like, oh, here's some tamales, bro.
He don't like that shit.
No?
He like burgers and shit.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Aaron's,
Aaron's not Mexican like that?
nah. I'm the one introducing him to shit like that. He never had sushi. He never had fucking.
Sushi's not Mexican.
No, I'm not talking about like, food in general.
Other food crap.
Food in general, like cultured food, like pho, sushi, even some Mexican food, bro. Like, never had that shit.
Damn, that's sad.
Indian, Thai.
I never had
Nasty.
Indian food.
Indian food's nasty. How many?
I heard that shit's bomb as hell.
How many is
You
nasty?
will love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It makes you
There's this
shit.
place called
that's what I'm afraid of.
You like spicy food?
I love spicy food.
I don't. And you gotta eat with your hands?
That's
Ah.
disrespectful for your culture, dog.
Yeah, that is true. I don't like horchata either.
I love horchata.
I hate horchata.
Fuck,
Oh
dude.
my god.
I hate horchata. And I hate corn. I hate elote.
You hate
I
elotes?
hate elote.
I love corn.
I don't like elote.
Oh.
That shit
Yo.
nasty. I
Yo.
don't like chamoy. I
I
don't
don't like
like.
chamoy
I
either.
don't like micheladas. I don't like
Some ceviches, micheladas.
I love enchiladas. With the
I
green
love-
sauce.
enchilada verdes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chile verdes with the...
Enchiladas verdes. Chilaquiles.
Mm-hmm.
Bilaquiles. Woo! I love chilaquiles, dog.
That's fire.
All right, well, any last words before we get the fuck out this bitch?
You're really sad if Aaron took you to eat Mexican.
Wait, what?
You're like, Aaron's not Mexican like that? Like, do you know Aaron like that?
I thought he would. I thought he had family. He doesn't Fontana, so I thought he had.
Whoa. I mean, maybe. I just know for a fact that he don't eat food like that. Like, when we hang out, it's majority chicken. Majority chicken with us. Yeah, we go to Wingstop, we go to KFC, Popeyes, bro. Like, I just realized that our majority, whenever we hang out, is chicken. Always chicken.
Not
bro.
gordonices.
Not even a pollo.
Not pollo loco.
No, not even that shit.
He said no.
Not even that shit.
Yo, my grandma keep FaceTime me and calling me, guys. Like, she calling me right now again. She keep doing that. I don't know what's up, but
Just trying to peep the
any last
podcast.
words? We about to get out of here.
I got you, Manny. I got you on
Manny?
Mexican food. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
We
Renee.
are high.
I'm
We are high. Any last words, Renee?
I love you guys.
Who put the whole headphones back on? Like, I gotta hear myself tell you
For
guys.
real. I love you guys.
Nah, this is the Overly Blunt Podcast, man. See y'all next week. We out this bitch.
Bye.